Hi Leo, I'm here with your extended love reading. Welcome, thanks for joining me, I hope you're good. So, as always, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Cross Watchers too. You know, take what resonates. It might resonate with all Leos, but I'm sure it resonates with some Leos, okay? Love messages for Leo. Okay, so we've got the Lovers, okay? Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone could be married here, or possibly wants to get married in the future. Possibly twin flame soulmate dynamic. Possibly someone is in another situation or another commitment, a marriage. Maybe they're struggling with two choices right now, you know, decisions, choices. Possibly they're in another commitment. Let's see what else wants to come out here. From the words of a very famous witch, I'm melting, I'm melting. Oh, so hot here in the UK. Ace of Swords. Ooh. The Emperor. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Wow. The Emperor. Strong character, very masculine, strong sort of masculinity about him, the Emperor. Also, with this Emperor, he can have a tendency to be overbearing and intimidating. This could be someone's dad, boss, brother, sister, you know, it can represent male or female energy. But the Emperor is known to be very guarded right now. I feel someone has got their guard up. It could be you, maybe you've got fire in your chart. If not, you could be dealing with someone that is a fire sign, an Aries. He's very guarded, the Emperor. He's very sort of cold and distant, and he gives people the brush off. He's not emotions and hearts and love and affection. He is like hard as nails. He is just like an ice queen, okay? And the Emperor just kind of, he is all about the power and the order and the control. He's good with stability, but he can have an ego problem, okay? So possibly there's someone here that's got some problem with pride and ego, something like that. I do pick up someone here that is quite arrogant. I do feel someone who wants to take control of something, or someone that likes to be in control. I'm getting some sort of ownership here. Let me get some more on this Emperor. Whoops. Let me get some more on this Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor. Possibly they're trying to gain control of an ego here. We're having the Chariot. Someone could be moving house here, because we've got the Four of Wands and the Chariot, yeah. So someone's moving into a new home here. This is happy families dynamic. This is soulmates coming back together. Someone could be engaged here, getting married, celebrating a birth of a baby, something like that. There's some sort of celebration going on here, or it is yet to happen. Also, someone's coming in here with a bit of truth and clarity to a situation. With this Ace of Swords, this tells you about a new beginning. This is someone that has a very active mind. They're very analytical. They're thinking reason, they're thinking logical, practicality, that sort of thing. Possibly someone that likes to sort of weigh up the pros and the cons beforehand, you know, before they make their move, take action. I can see there's going to be victory here, success, forward notion, movement, progress here. Possibly somebody wants a long-term commitment with someone, okay? And I just feel like someone is getting ready to come in here with this sort of truth. So this is air energy. It could be you, okay? Possibly you're very guarded right now, okay? Take it how it resonates. So with this Chariot card, I can see someone is definitely buying a new home, or moving into a new home, buying a new vehicle, something like that. You could be buying your driver's license. Someone could have just got their driver's license, passed their driver's test. Also with this Chariot card, this is someone that feels very motivated and very inspired. You know, they want to take action. You know, they really want to initiate something here. I feel like someone is trying to, or they have done that, re-establish control of their life, re-establish control of their ego, re-establish control of their emotions, and take control of this situation, okay? I keep hearing power and control. That's what I keep hearing. Someone could be in charge of their own business here. Oh, Two of Cups. Yeah, this is twin flame soulmate dynamic. With some of you, this is a twin flame. Someone wants to reconcile with you here. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a divine union here. I feel the reason why it's taken so long for them to reach out and take action is because there was still work that needed to be done in your life, in their life. They still had lessons to learn. Definitely a pride and ego thing that was stopping them, but they're trying to tame that sort of ego here. I feel like someone's already in gearing up to go. They really want to manifest this. They're sort of trying to initiate something here. So with this Two of Cups, there is going to be a reconciliation here. I feel like you've always been spiritually connected with this person. Oh my goodness. Knight of Cups. Wow. Dealing with a water sign, he or she, it could be a Pisces, a Cancer or a Scorpio, and they've got Aries in their chart. Yeah? Oh gosh, I'm melting. Whew. Okay. So it looks like there's a love offer coming in here. Again, I feel it's a pride and ego thing. That's why they've taken so long. Because none of us are getting any younger. So I feel like they want to get their skates on here. Okay. So they're going to take control of the situation finally. We've got a very romantic, passionate, affectionate, kind Knight of Cups here. Look. Strong Pisces energy because of the fishes. He's like the knight in shining armour. He's like the white knight. You know, he just comes in galloping, noble steed, sweeps you off your feet. This person's got a lot of love for you. This has been a long time coming. This has been pondering for a long time. Possibly back then it wasn't the right time. I feel like somebody wants to make some sort of kind gesture towards you. They want to express something to you. Possibly with this Emperor they were being a bit cold and guarded and, you know, giving you the brush off. Okay? But I feel like they want to prove to you that you know, this is a twin flame soulmate dynamic. Okay, and you are mirroring each other here. You're triggering each other. Okay, as twin flames do, you know, without being made aware of that. You know, like they don't have the knowledge that they are actually mirroring each other and triggering. I feel like it's going to be a very heartfelt apology. This has been a long time coming. Okay, possibly they had options, choices. You know, they could have acted immaturely, but I feel like their cup is just overflowing here with love and passion and affection, and I just feel like they're finally getting ready to spill the beans, and they really want to make this reconciliation happen. This is what they're trying to manifest, the communication, the movement. Possibly in the future someone's going to be getting married here. I can see long-term commitment here. I can see someone living together. I can see someone having a future with someone here. Okay, they're deadly serious here. I feel like they're coming back more invested, more committed. Okay, they've matured into this knight. Okay, and it looks like they could be very stable and hard-working here as well, because we're having the Emperor. Just be careful, like I said, he is known to have a huge ego. Okay, beautiful. Wow. So there's a love offer coming in here from a water sign. Okay, they might need to release a bit of fear. Okay, divine union. Tell me about this Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Tell me about this Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Tell me more, please. Whoa! That one nearly fell on the floor. Okay. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Also, keep tuning into this Emperor card. Possibly someone did not have commitment when they were little or when they were a child. They didn't have that happy families dynamic, the stability. Possibly someone grew up without a dad. Okay, I'm really tuning into this Emperor and this Four of Wands. Possibly someone grew up without a dad, or someone's dad left. And possibly in the past somebody was disrespectful towards you. Yep. So if you're not already married here, I feel like there is going to be some sort of long-term commitment here. There's going to be a commitment here. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Someone here is very spiritual. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get a shock here when you finally hear from this person. This love offer is going to be absolutely beautiful. This is your twin flame. This is absolutely amazing, powerful. I mean, I know it's taken a long time to come into manifestation, to materialize. Okay? But I'm really feeling it. You know, somebody wants a long-term commitment here. Somebody wants to get married, make things official. Someone here is very old-fashioned, very sort of traditional in that sense. They don't want to mess around. They don't want to play games anymore. They want the real deal, you know, the whole package, the whole settling down, and they are getting ready to make a move, look to make their presence known here, because we're having the Chariot card here. Also, this is someone that is very wise and spiritual. Someone could be a teacher here, okay, could do something to do with politics. This is someone that talks to their ancestors. There's a bit of divine intervention here. Someone really does see you as a wish fulfillment. You really inspire them, you motivate them. Twin flame soulmate dynamic, you know, and with the twin flames, I can see, you know, with this energy, you share the same emotions, the same instincts, you know, the same passions, the same everything. It's just like looking in a mirror. This is beautiful. There's going to be a wedding. This Knight of Cups, this water sign, sees you as a wish upon a star, as a happy ending. You are what inspires them. You are what motivates them. You give them that drive, that fire, that passion, that spark, that chemistry. It's unique. They haven't got that with anyone else. You know, and they want you to be their wife, their husband. It's just, wow. Someone's going to be taking a leap of faith here. Possibly in the past, like I said, somebody was quite resistant to change, you know, childish, immature, acting foolish. And I can see liberation and independence here as well. Especially if you're moving into a new home, you know, that is quite independent, isn't it? And I definitely feel that somebody wants to take the leap of faith here. They want to embrace their destiny. They want to embrace change, be a daredevil, pursue their heart's desire, you know, passionate, daring, again with the willpower, see? And again with the spiritual growth, bit of ascension going on here, a bit of travelling, okay? Six of Cups. Yeah, you've got someone from the past coming back. With some of you, yes, you don't want anyone back from the past, that's fine. That's your choice, that's your free will, okay? This is going to be a situation, as I always say, you know, to anyone, you know, go with your own judgment, go with your gut instincts, follow your heart, listen to your intuition. There's a water sign coming back from your past. Someone could have children here. Also, this is about embracing your inner child. So with the Six of Cups, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, I definitely feel that your Pisces person or your water sign person has got fire in their chart. If not, you could be dealing with two people. Or this is your energy, your guard is up right now. So this is, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is nostalgia, this is soulmates, this is children, childhood memories. Oops, sorry guys, I thought I'd dropped something. Where are we? I'm picking up that energy again. Hang on a minute. Yeah, right. So I'm digging into someone's past here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Again, this energy of someone that didn't have a dad growing up, or someone's dad left. Someone could have abandoned someone here. Possibly there's something unhealed from someone's childhood they need closure from. Yeah. I'm picking up something to do with childhood here. Okay. Yeah. So there is a water sign here that, you know, this Knight of Cups, they're heavily thinking about you. They miss you. They're wanting to reach out to you. Again, I really do feel it is a pride and ego thing, and it could be fear, okay? So with this Six of Cups, there is someone trying to reconcile with you. You probably already know this, you know, there's a past person that wants to come back into your life, make you this love offer. They want stability, they want commitment with you, okay? They want to offer you that. They want to take the leap of faith. I strongly feel they are trying to surrender an ego or trying to tame it, gain control of that ego. Because if you don't take a risk, you'll never know, you know. So they need to take that leap of faith. They need to be a daredevil, a risk taker. Yeah, don't be afraid to approach you. Possibly, again, they're not reaching out because they fear that you've got someone, or that you have options, or that you are involved with someone else. But it just looks like they're really reminiscing and missing you and yearning you, and what they really want to talk to you. They want to have a communication, you know, a conversation with you. I do feel like they are a bit nervous. Tell me about this Six of Cups. I just feel like it's something that they didn't have when they were little. This is probably what they've been manifesting since their childhood. Yeah, something to do with a dad. Also, I'm picking up someone that was brought up by a very firm hand. Okay, possibly someone's going through a transformation, a transitional stage in their life, a lot of changes. you know, and they are still completing this transformational cycle. Also, this is about endings and cycles and opportunities coming in. Someone could be shedding things from their past, look, closure, and they could be shedding old skin, getting rid of things that don't serve them, decluttering. Possibly some of you have ended this cycle and you've walked away already. I can see there is unfinished business here with this person, okay? They haven't let you go, they're hanging on to you very, very tightly. They really love you with all their heart. I feel that they can't get their words out right now. And again, look, ego death, right? Because in order to talk to you, you know, they have to get rid of this ego. They have to be respectful. You know, they have to be mature and civilized. You can't, you know, have that sort of arrogant, egotistical attitude, okay? So they're going to be surrendering this ego or trying to control it, right? They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to end this cycle. They want you to give them a chance, with some of you, okay? Tell me about this death card. Yeah, it's communication coming in. Wow. Yeah, definitely a water sign that's got fire in their chart, okay? This is the Scorpio card. So we've got a young Page of Wands here. I definitely feel that you are dealing with someone younger than you or you're younger than them. Passionate, fiery. Again, they could be at a distance right now. They've got their guard up, look, the strong, this Emperor, you know, powerful, right? I'm really tuning into this Emperor. Okay, so I feel like someone's coming in here with a bit of communication, even if it's a tiny bit, possibly in and out. But like I said, there's long-term commitments card here, so, you know, don't sort of close the door on this just yet. Okay, so they're strategizing right now, you know, they're coming up with a solution, the correct way to approach you. There's that attitude of, should I, shouldn't I, yeah? I feel like every time they go to pick up the phone, or every time they go to send you a text, or an email, or a phone call, I feel like their subconscious talks to them, and their ego gets in the way, okay? That's why they're trying to sort of control and tame it, and get rid of it, you know? Because it's in the way, isn't it? It keeps talking to them. Someone could be trapped in a little bit of fear and doubt and worry, but they're working on that. Like I said, they're shedding things here with this death card, right? And this is about choices and decisions. I feel like they're going to send you a message, right? Just a little bit of immaturity when it comes to, you know, handling things. They're not good with emotions. They're not good with handling things. But I feel like I can see what's going on in their heart space. I can see that they love you to pieces. You won't know how much someone loves you, likes you, until they express that to you, okay? This could have taken years to sort of materialize, to manifest. I feel that a lot of you, most of you had work to do on yourselves. You had to go through a transformation. You had to learn lessons. You had to end out cycles that aren't good for you, yeah? You had to do spiritual journeys, look, yeah? Twin flames don't always come into union straight away. There's work to be done. You have to grow, you have to evolve, yeah? I feel like in the past somebody could have been a player, and they're going to sort of, because they don't want to lose you. They don't want to be a player anymore. They want to settle down. They want to tell you how they feel. They don't want to mess around anymore. That there is no one else like you. This is a unique connection. They've never had this with you, you know, they've never had this with anyone before, okay? And what is bringing you back together with this person is fate and destiny, okay? I do believe someone has served some sort of karma here, okay? I feel like they just want a chance. They don't want you to, I feel like you're being told here not to close this cycle. In the past, yes, they were immature, childish, player, but I feel like they're going to stop that now. Yeah, they're watching you on social media. Someone needs to release fear. They want victory with you. They want success with you. It looks really beautiful, you know, the connection, the chemistry. I just feel like the universe is bringing you back together with this person. Because it's meant to be, look, it's fated, it's destiny. This is your twin flame. Beautiful. Somebody wants give and take here. They want balance, they want compromise. You know, look, you're both equal, see? Mirroring and triggering, see? With some of you, yes, they could be walking away from a third party situation. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So even at the moment, you know, things are sort of stagnant right now. Things are sort of, you know, just there's a lot of sitting going on. There's a lot of, not much movement right now, but there is movement coming up because we're having the Chariot here, the Knight of Cups, the Fool, yes. I feel like someone's in love with you, but they don't know how to tell you. Their feelings have sort of grown. You know, their feelings have evolved, like, massively. You inspire this person, you know, you change them. Yeah. You've given this person nothing but inspiration, and you've changed them for the better. Like, you've brought out the best in them. You've made them see things differently. You know, you've really changed them. And with this Nine of Cups, this is about abundance, contentment. Look, this is the wish card, wish fulfillment. Yeah? So whatever it is that you're hoping, desiring, manifesting, wishing, see? Honestly, they love you to pieces. Ooh, there's your card. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I'll pick this up with the... where's it gone? I did pick up a bit of karmic cycles. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah. So, changes, powerful changes going on, changes in circumstances. This person wants to bring action and movement and change to this situation, okay? Things are going to turn around. You will see progress, you will see a result, you will see a peak. Embracing their destiny, embracing change, look. Because I pick up someone that was quite resistant to change, okay? This is your card, right? Justice. Plus the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, there has been some sort of karmic cycles, karmic justice here that has been served here. Okay, and I do feel like someone is still paying off this karmic debt. They're still releasing it, they're still shedding it, this karmic debt, right?